The hospital corridors always felt eerie during the night shift. But for Arif, a junior medical assistant, the loneliness had become routine. His shift ended at 3 a.m., and he would catch the last train from the old city station every night. It was during these late hours that he first noticed her. A girl, no older than 20, always boarded the same train as him, sitting by the window, gazing into the void. She never spoke, never glanced at anyone, and always got off at the same deserted station. There were no houses nearby, no signs of habitation. It was just an abandoned area with flickering streetlights and an overwhelming silence. Yet she followed this routine every night. Arif's curiosity grew stronger over time. One night, as the train screeched to a stop, he noticed something different. She looked tense, her fingers gripping the edge of her seat. Her usually blank expression had turned into one of fear. Arif watched as she hesitated before stepping onto the platform. His gut twisted, but before he could react, the doors shut and the train rolled away. The next night, he felt an unsettling presence as soon as he boarded. The train was unusually empty, and the air was heavy, thick with something unexplainable. The girl sat at her usual spot, but this time, she wasn't alone. A man in a tattered black coat sat beside her. He was whispering something, his voice too low to hear, but the girl's face was drained of color. When the train reached her station, she rose with trembling legs, but the man grabbed her wrist. Arif jumped up instinctively, but just as the doors opened, the girl bolted out, alone. The man was gone. A cold shiver ran down Arif's spine. He was just there a second ago. Something wasn't right. He had to find out what was happening. The following night, against all instincts, he decided to follow her. As the train reached the deserted station, he quickly stepped out behind her. The platform was deathly silent, the dim yellow streetlights casting long, eerie shadows. The girl walked straight ahead, disappearing into the thick fog. Arif hesitated before following her down a crumbling alleyway. The air smelled damp, almost rotten. The deeper he went, the stronger the sense of dread became. That's when he saw it. The girl stood still, facing a decrepit, long-abandoned house. A rusted sign dangled above the entrance, barely legible. City morgue, closed since 1989. A suffocating chill ran through Arif's body. The girl turned slowly towards him, her lifeless eyes locking onto his. "You shouldn't have come," she whispered, her voice echoing unnaturally. A creaking noise behind him made Arif whirl around. The man in the black coat stood mere inches from his face. His eyes were hollow, his mouth stretching into a grotesque smile. Before Arif could move, the world around him twisted. Darkness swallowed the alley. The walls of the morgue groaned as if waking from a deep slumber. The ground beneath him felt unstable, shifting like liquid. Hands, hundreds of them, emerged from the cracked pavement, reaching for him. The voices of the forgotten dead whispered into his ears, pulling, dragging him towards the morgue's gaping doors. Arif screamed. Then silence. The next morning, he woke up on a hospital bed, drenched in sweat. His colleagues crowded around him, relief on their faces. "You were found unconscious near the abandoned morgue," one of them said. "The locals say no one goes near that place. They claim it's haunted by the souls of those whose bodies were never claimed." Arif's body ached, but his mind screamed with a singular realization. He had survived something he wasn't supposed to. And as he looked out of the window into the early morning mist, he saw a familiar figure standing at the bus stop. The girl, smiling, waiting for him. The train was never haunted. The station was. And now, so was he.